My name is Karen Dudley. I'm a chef and I'm an author, and I've done a series with Nederberg called I'll Bring the Wine, championing South African food heroes and South African wine. What makes a dish restaurant worthy? Well, I think what you actually want, the winner thing, is that you want something that tastes as deeply homemade as you could possibly have it. You also want flavors that are bold and kind of on steroids. As South Africans, we love flavor. We're not scared of flavor. So by the time it becomes a restaurant dish, it needs to be saying something. It needs to make a statement. So it really has to be quite bold in plating and flavor. When you're trying to make a restaurant-worthy dish, what you want to do is dig deep into what you know and your heritage and your story, but you need to interpret that for other people to understand. It's quite useful to do something that you have done a little bit before, but maybe take it up a notch. When you're selecting ingredients, you want to use produce that is fresh and seasonal. As chefs, we really need to address seasonality. We really need to look at what is appropriate for the season. And of course, if you're doing something wintry, you need something warm and comforting. If you want something summery, you want something cool and crispy. You want to select produce that is fresh and unusual, and you want to use vegetables. Vegetables are the key. If you can show that you can do something with a vegetable, you are in the game. You are in the game. You can show your chefy stuff. When you are creating a setting and a mood for presenting a dish, you want people to feel absolutely comfortable. You want to feel that they have everything that they need. You want your food to be seasoned properly. You want them to have a napkin, to have a glass of water, a glass of wine. They must not be wanting for anything. And I personally feel that when you're entertaining at home, certainly, you want to create an atmosphere that is simple and easy and relaxed. So when you're fussing and trying to do too much, that's when you might lose the game. You want to focus on doing something simple and true and delicious, and that's what's going to win in the end. You know, in South Africa, we have so many wonderful ingredients to choose from. And I think often we get stuck in choosing just a few staples without knowing that there's a whole gamut of other ingredients to choose from. Cabbage is fantastic. Broccoli is amazing. You can do different things with butternut that you never thought you could do. And always herbs, freshness and lightness. I personally love the play of richness to freshness, depth of flavor to cool, crispy, and always some texture. When you're selecting drinks for entertaining at home and even in restaurants, again, you almost want to choose a wine that is quite versatile and that is not going to be possibly too bold and overwhelm your dish. You want to choose a wine that is going to play nicely with whatever you're going to serve. I suppose they call that food pairing, but people can also be quite bold with that. Traditional pairings are great, but I think it's interesting to explore different wines with different dishes that people haven't tried before. Creating a restaurant-worthy dish, well, I would actually say that people should invest in a few nice plates. A few good plates. You don't need 50 of them. You just need 8 really beautiful dishes, because it really does make a difference when you're creating a restaurant-worthy dish.